Hello, my name is Rachel Bergeron, and I'm currently finishing up my freshman year at the University of Miami. I'm studying biochemistry and nutrition, and the way that I came about choosing this major was actually during the college admissions process when I had to take the standardized test, the ACT. And actually, the essay question on the test was about nutrition. One of the perspectives on it was that, yes, the more nutritious options are there, but they're way more expensive than the options that I could get that could feed my whole family. Even if they're malnourishing, it's something that I can afford to put on the table. And some of the other perspectives on nutrition were that some of the dishes that are culturally important to me may not be the most nutritious, but I will not give them up because of their cultural significance. So that got me to thinking, and it took me back to my own family's Thanksgivings. We are a Black family, and yes, the dishes that we prepare for Thanksgiving and Christmas and Juneteenth and Easter are not necessarily what you would call the most nutritious or healthy, but they ring of significance for us and they're comforting for us. So I don't see that as something we would ever give up. But I've also realized that the people in my community also are the main sufferers from health conditions like hypertension, strokes, heart attacks, and diabetes. And this is linked to our nutrition. But there's also a lot of social and economic factors that play into this, of course. So that made me think I want to be able to help fix this problem because I'm coming from that side of knowing the love that we have for certain foods, but also understanding that if we don't help treat this now, we will not end up successful in the end. And I guess now I'm trying to study biochemistry and nutrition because also part of my background includes me wanting to pursue that biochemical side to help create skincare products and hair care products for people like me that would be effective but also more natural and less harmful. And also, even potentially medical drugs to treat some of those conditions that I mentioned before, like the hypertension, the diabetes, etc. But I realized that it's more important to try to prevent something than to treat it later on. And actually, when I was applying for internships this summer, I will be working with an independent woman who owns a nutrition business. She basically does one-on-one consulting with her clients, and she mentioned that to me that she used to work actually in the pharmaceutical industry, and the conditions that they were having to treat were so bad that they wished that they had gotten to it 2, 3, several even years beforehand, and it could have been more easily preventable. So that really made me focus on this is important. We need to figure out creative, innovative solutions to feeding our populations while maintaining cultural and societal norms, but also removing all of these extraneous malnourishments. And so I want to figure out how we can nourish, especially in particularly the Black community, because I feel like we are an underserved community in this country. So that's what's next for me. I'm a freshman now, but I hope to later on grow and to potentially go to grad school and potentially get certified as a nutritionist or dietitian and to be able to serve my people in this way so that we can enjoy our food, which is such an essential part of life, but not have to worry about all of these other underlying conditions as a result of how we eat.